got to the hotel. Get ready for Zombie Knitpocalypse. Good morning. It is the first full day for me of Zombie Knitpocalypse. It's Friday. Woke up around 7. I'm on my second cup of coffee. We watched the Dallas Cowboys show that's on Netflix, and we're all immediately hooked because it's a little toxic. It's a little toxic. I'm finishing editing my full vlog episode and starting the button band of Teresa's cardigan, the Felix cardigan. So now I'm gonna get ready and try and figure out what I'm gonna wear today. I packed so many outfit options, and then we'll head down to the retreat center. We're at the Yarn Truck Rodeo as part of ZK. So the public market's tomorrow, and today there's some yarn trucks. Susie from MacGyver, my friends. So we're gonna do a little shopping. I'll take you through the trucks, and we'll see what I buy.
Creating an introduction for her. I feel like she needs no introduction, and as you've all seen her gorgeous designs walking around today. I don't know if people thought we were in a cult before.
I feel so lucky to have found this second career where I can be my whole self and feel supported by a community of makers who share my love for this art form.
Here we are at the ZK Public Market, and I'm gonna walk you through some of my favorite booths.
I'm wearing the Ghost Whisperer by Park and Knit in Lavender Lune, cotton fluff, the color poppy.
So cute.
And my Big Bed press pants.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Nice.
Miserina, Lavender Lune, single ply linen.
Yes.
Bellatrix.
Look at those pants.
Thank you.
So cute. And look at this yarn.
Here's the 2 finished Felix cardigans that I knit using Teresa's Zombie Unicorn yarn. Yummy. I stopped by the Northern Bee booth. I didn't get anything here, but was blown away by the colors available by this dyer, especially on the yak base, which I'm just about to walk to. Look at how, I mean, the greens, the purples, like that set is very me, I feel like. Oh hey, I knit that. That's the True Story cowl I knit using the July Mojito colorway. And here's Knitting Lizard. Liz always has such a good booth. Lots of good colors, options, base variety. Super pretty stuff. And I was in awe of this cabled cardigan that Lindsay knit using Fangirl fibers. I think it's a Taylor Swift colorway, but this cable, the texture, I'm in awe of the skill that it takes to do that. And I thought these socks were pretty. We're at Brew and Knit With You here in Rochester. And look at all those knitters and makers. Lots of good knits. This cardigan right here I want to make. I'll tell you more about it later, but it's so cute. And then today I'm wearing my Ashton top, Esti pants, and then my Felix cardi and Teresa's yarn.
Winter Doodle, Arctic Doodle, Farm in summer.
I saw this one first, the white one, and I want to make that modified Sophie's.
Me too. It's so cute.
And then I saw this and I said, I want it, so I got it. Got this because it spoke to me.
What did it say?
Knit me.
Put me in your bag, you slut. Storyteller Century. I've never heard of that. Keep that in.
The Betty cowl, that Whitney North pattern that I've admired for a long time. And she actually started it with these and had it there, and I was like, yeah, I just do the exact same thing with it. Excited about my new stitch markers from the national parks.
Those are cool.
I got Wind Cave, which we visited last summer. And then Theodore Roosevelt, where we are camping.
I love
a good set. And this is my first Yarnaceous purchase.
I did a trade with Emily from Fangirls. I gave her skein of yarn, and then I picked this one. I can make myself some nice neutrally socks. And I got one of Liz's little ounce of fibers thingies.
Cute.
Play with. And then I got this from like.
Pretty.
Those are pretty.
Oh yeah, those are so pretty.
I like those.
It's time to go home.
Come on, soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push the pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to wait.
Hey, I just got home from Zombie Knitpocalypse, Rochester, weekend away, and it's beautiful out. So I'm gonna film outside because I spent a lot of time indoors, which was great. But it's also nice to have some sun on me and smell the birds and see my dogs. There's Sammy. So I'm gonna walk you through everything I purchased and kind of throw in some moments from the weekend, though I captured a good chunk of it. As you can tell, we had a grand old time. So I'll start with what was included in the swag bag. So we got these Hinza plastic totes made in Sweden, pretty sturdy. I hadn't seen these before, so that was fun. Some stickers. The theme this year was sun and moon, and I think the bear thing is part of kind of a theme that's always consistent. So I used the sun and the moon because I liked that. This is a fan. We all were like, what is this? I'm like a little pirate moment. It's a fan, which actually feels really lovely. And you can twist it up and fold it into the thing, but that's not my skill set, so somebody else is gonna have to do that for me. A little mini sport weight from Treasure Goddess, along with some yarn. Get it? Treasure Goddess yarn. Little pirate action. A very sweet stitch marker from Berry Fun Yarns that's naturally dyed. A mini DK from Yarnaceous Fibers, which also came with a doodle deck. Yarnaceous and Fangirl and Jamie from Pacific Knits all do the doodle thing, and so I got the Rhinebeck doodle deck, which I was pretty excited about. Music, sheep, socks, Rhinebeck sweater, some plants. Cool. And then my skein of yarn is from Fangirl Fibers. Several dyers each pick a colorway. They do their own colorway based off an inspo. So this is Celestial, which was perfect because it goes with the moon theme of the sun. So it's 90% merino, 10% nylon, 437 yards, Celestial. And it's very pretty. Em did a nice job with that. So that'll be a sock for sure. More stitch markers and a sticker. Cable, another sticker, which is, this is creepy and I love it, from Kato Yarn Co. And I think there might be a code in here for Shelly's shop. A mug. This one's cute. My one from last year was pink, so I really like this color, and I love when it has that kind of drip effect with the glaze. And then some more gift cards and stickers. I truly didn't see any of these before the market, which is my own fault. But yeah, so that was what came in our freebie pouch. So that was Thursday. Registration, checked in, get all your fun things. We did not too much after that. We did like opening ceremonies. We went to dinner. We had a couple drinks, but it was mostly quiet on Thursday. I was a late arrival because I had to pick up Sam Guerin and take her from the airport to Rochester. She was the keynote speaker for the event, so we had some fun time together, and I got to tell her about all the Minnesota things. Friday was the yarn truck rodeo with several different yarn trucks, and Susie from Fiber MacGyver had a tent because she brought along Madge, her camper. And so at that, I purchased from Yarn Adventure this knitted wit DK. The colorway is Great Smoky Mountain National Park, 85% Polworth, 15% silk, 330 yards. And it is really, really yummy. My husband and I are going to Asheville, which is not too far from this national park. So I got this to make him a hat eventually. Good yardage, maybe in Oslo, we'll see. And then I purchased this skein of Surrey from Fiber MacGyver. The colorway is Marine Green. It's my vibe. I'm going to do a modified Sophie scarf with this and make it like a longer scarf so you can wrap it, but also use it as a hair bow. Susie's friend Erin, who always helps with the booth, had it tied in her hair and it was really cute. So obviously I needed more green in my life. I also got a sock blank from Susie at Fiber MacGyver. I have never knit with a sock blank before, so this is fingering held double. So I can knit it up DK, light worsted, or pull it apart for fingering weight, and it is incredible. Susie said something like, oh, I was thinking this could be so cool for an alpine bloom to use it for the color. And I was like, yes, because you know exactly how it's going to knit up. And it'll soften a bit with the back side. But I am pretty obsessed. Susie's so good at color. You all know I fawn over her all of the time. And then the last thing I got was also from the Yarn Adventure truck, and it was a stitch marker from Granite Mountain Fiber. and it's a Yosemite National Park stitch marker. My husband and I honeymooned there. I've been at the top of that half dome right there. I've been on the top of that, so I wanted to get that. So the rest of Friday we did bingo. I didn't win anything. Bingo is like a little overwhelming to me, so I had knitting going on, was trying to edit my episode 16 vlog, but it was nice to be around a bunch of people. From there we decided to go and have some drinks. We had some early afternoon drinks, which then turned into a tequila shot, which turned into dinner at this amazing Thai restaurant with fun cocktails. And then we went and saw Sam give her keynote, and then we went home after that. Like, we stuck around and knit, but it was kind of a later night. Excuse me. I was an orchestra kid, so I always sneeze pretty softly. So Friday was kind of the rowdy night, if I'm being very honest, and you'll see some footage of that, and you'll see when I stopped taking footage because I was having too much fun. Saturday was the public market. I hung out with Teresa at Get Bentz, and she sold out of her zombie unicorn yarn. She is going to do another batch, so if you're interested, be sure to check out her Instagram, sign up for her email newsletter, because that'll be available to anybody who wants to purchase it online. I did finish Teresa's cardigan. I finished it Friday night. I definitely buzzed sewed on the buttons, but they look great. And as small as her cardigan was, it fits her. I'll put a picture here, and I wore mine and loved it. And I only bought a couple of things at the market. So I got this braid of roving from Lavender Lune. It is Interstate Love is the colorway. It's 100% Rambouillet. She posted this on Instagram, and I was just like, I need this in my life. So I got this in my life. The greens, the purples, it is very, very me. Let's see. I also purchased 2 skeins of this yarn from Teresa, Cottage Charm. It's border Leicester, alpaca, and merino. About 250 yards of 2-ply worsted. It's very drapey. I'm going to do the Houseplant shawl by Cassie LaFollette with it. I wore Teresa's sample most of yesterday, Saturday at the public market, and the fit was so nice. I feel like with triangle shawls, they're so bulky. They're like up to here. They're getting my hair all knotted up. I'm always fidgeting with them. Even with like a really great shawl sandwich, it's still a little fussy at times. So this shawl was a really nice wrap, and it draped nicely, and it looks like a houseplant. So that's a duh. And then my last purchase, I got these 2 packs for embroidery. So before I knit, I embroidered. I have so many finished hoops that are hanging in my house. Maybe I'll put in a clip so you can see what they look like. So I got this pack of flowers, and then Muse 2320s made her own, and it's a little bit more whimsical. Strawberry, tea bag, and scissors. And so you iron them on, you embroider over them, that's your pattern guide, and then in water it dissolves, and then it's supported because it's got that stabilizer. So this is going to, these flowers I'm going to embroider on my beautiful sister backpack. This is green canvas, and I think it's gonna be really lovely. So I might start this soon because I'm excited for this. And then I won this as a giveaway. KFI Knitting Fever ink, made in Italy. It's a sock yarn, extra fine merino and polyamide. So this might go in a giveaway box. It's super soft. I actually think it could be really lovely, like shorter shawl too, because I'm assuming it's going to do its self-striping thing. I also Courtney from Silly Goose destashed, and so she very generously gave me 5 skeins of this Scandinavian colorway from the Yarn Addict, formerly known as the Yarn Addict, now known as Little Fiber Co. And it's worsted, and it's like very pinks and purples. brownish almost. So at some point that'll become a yummy sweater. And that's it. So I really did not go ham. I did a lot of shopping, as you might know, last year at Flock, at Sacred Sheep, at Shepherd's Harvest I did some damage. So it felt good to just keep it pretty minimal and only get things that were new to me or is going to be a gift knit or green, because that is always going to get used at some point. So I'm going to unpack. I'm going to drink some water and probably eat some vegetables. My body needs a little moment of some detox. And then I'm probably going to garden later. I have a bunch of seedlings that I need to plant still. I have some coreopsis to enhance my current dye garden. Almost all my dye garden self-seeds, but I wanted to supplement a bit more. And then this is just a butterfly weed that I want to put in. So yeah, have a good day, have a good weekend. I'll see ya when I see ya, and I'll talk to you later.